pretty chill. He's not even, he just got up like an hour ago, so you know, it's really early for him. He's got his bone in here protecting, yep. So hopefully he'll be good for the workout. All right, let's get warmed up. Let's start with a little bit of some wrist because we're actually gonna be down on the ground to start off, using our wrists quite a bit. So let's just do a couple in each direction, just kind of like let them freely flow here and get them loose. Hope everybody had a good week. I can't believe it's Saturday already. I can't believe it's gonna be June as well. That's crazy. Do some of these. All right, we did these last week where we did this upside down cactus, and then we are going to bring it into a right side up cactus. Hands above our head. We'll reverse the whole thing, bring it down. Field goal or cactus, I guess you could call it. Sometimes I like to call this scarecrow. Whatever you like. Whatever's gonna help you remember it is great. We got Dennis on the camera today, as always, staying very, very consistent in this mobility. Bring it to cactus. Down. Dennis needs to work on his mobility, for sure. We all do.
Super flexible.
We all do. We all need it. We all need it pretty badly. All right, final one of these.
David Passano gave you a thumbs up.
Thumbs up. Okay, here's a fun one. We're gonna do swing the arms back, and then we're just gonna squat. And we're gonna stand up, swing them forward, and squat again. See if we can remember that pattern. Backwards, squat it, forward, squat it. Let's get those shoulders ready. Barry's showing off, he's working on his bone. He'll never chew on his bone when he's by himself. He always, like when we're present or if there's people over, that's when he'll start doing it. Super funny. Ugh. And down. One more with this forward and bring it down. Okay. Stand with a little bit of a stagger stance here. So I'm gonna take two hands out in front of me. The side that has like my open side is the arm that I'm gonna bring back like a bow and arrow. And I'm just gonna stay on this side and do a whole bunch of bow and arrows. Now if you wanna watch this hand come back and sort of turn, that's fine. That's just gonna kind of help open the shoulder and the lower back a little bit more. We'll get two more and then we'll switch. All right. Let's set it up on the other side. So open side, bring it back. Let's get two more here. I feel good about it. Okay. You can either put your hands on your knees like this, or if you're able to bring your elbows, we're gonna hang out here and just do, I like to take a wide base. You can bring your feet wide apart. We're just gonna do a little side to side shifting. Try to keep your chest up as much as you can. Try not to, you know, tip over. If you are uncomfortable getting down that low, you can go ahead and just put your hands right on your knees. This is completely fine. It's all just to warm up our hips and start opening up those hips a little bit. Okay, let's get out of that. Ooh, yeah. A little bit of balance involved here, nothing big. Take your time, knee hug. We'll just do a couple on each side. Really try to pull that up. Don't feel like you have to go fast on any of these. Take your time. Here's a fun one. Bring this foot, bring it up. Wake those hips up. Okay. Let's just finish out with a couple of rows and then I feel good about it. So hey, if you're just getting on, all you need is a set of dumbbells to work with today. I was saying before, if you have a kettlebell or a weight plate, those could come in handy in certain exercises. So if you have them, maybe keep them nearby. I will remember to tell you that it can be an alternative. So we're working in supersets today that are going to be timed. 30 seconds of work, 15 seconds of rest. And so they're going to be 2 exercises back to back. That's what a superset is. And got it all set on the timer here. Let me show you the first 2 that we're dealing with. Okay. What we got going on first is going to be a side-to-side squat. A couple ways you can do this. If you have a dumbbell that you're working with, you're going to hold it in the center. You're going to step out and then squat down. And then you'll just step to the other side and squat down. So this is one version of a way that you could hold it. If you feel more comfortable holding it up in this position, that's totally fine too. If you have a kettlebell, this works great with a kettlebell because you can hold on to the handles and step side to side. If you have a weight plate that you're able to grab below, that also works great. So we're going to be doing that for 30 seconds. The next one is where I wanted to get those wrists a little bit warmed up. So it's a plank row. Yay! So, couple ways that we are going to do this today. If you have the bells like I do, that you can safely put them on the ground, you're going to get into a plank, and I want my chest to be over those bells, and I'm going to row up and rotate, row to the other. I have a pretty wide base with my feet. That helps me keep centered. It helps me to not do excessive rotation. So if you have the dumbbells that have like the circles on the side, you can do one of 2 things. You can come here because you're still going to get a great range of motion and you're working your entire back side, or you can actually stand and do an alternating row just like this. So that it's also an option to stand or be on your knees if you don't feel comfortable being in a plank for that long too. So a couple ways you can approach it. Hopefully everybody is able to do this in one way or another, okay? I'm gonna get this set, so it's gonna be a 10-second countdown, and then we're gonna go. It'll be 3 rounds. All right, get your bell set, or whatever you got. Here we go. Side to side. So all the same good stuff here goes. I'm just trying to keep my head up, my chest up, push my hips back and down, keeping those heels digging into the ground. It almost ends up being a little bit of like a wider stance squat for me. All right, we have a 15-second break before we get into the row. So you're doing what works for you here, either down on the ground like this, standing, or planking. 30 seconds is a good amount of time, so take your time here. No need to come out of the gates real hot. We have 2 more rounds to go after this. The hardest one of all. It always is. Okay, I'm gonna hold it like this for this round, just as a different option. Here we go. We got 10 seconds. saying, if you just want to do side-to-side squats with your body weight, that's fine too. You don't even need to be holding resistance. There's always a way. Oh, here we go. Oh boy. We're getting through this. We're getting through this. This is going to be the third round, side-to-side squat. Couple seconds, get it set up. Here we go. Whew. All right, let's get ready for this row. Final one. Okay. Here it is. 30 seconds and then we get a break. Always challenging, always challenging. All right, resting. This. Exit out. Woo! That was fun. Okay. You're gonna recover for a few minutes while I explain the next two. How you doing, camera guy? Camera guy did all that too, behind the camera on the other side. He's got a kettlebell going, some dumbbells down there, so if you heard some panting in addition to me, he's in his pajamas, so that's fun. Why not? Who cares? Okay, so what we're working with on this one, single dumbbell. A couple weeks ago we did something called a rainbow press, so we're gonna combine that rainbow press with a squat. So it's gonna hang out on my shoulder, I'm gonna go down with it, and then as I come up, I'm gonna raise it up, and it hits the other shoulder. And I just come down and just keep doing this continuous movement from shoulder to shoulder. So that's a good one. And we are pairing that up with a dumbbell clean. We have two options on this. We can do 2 dumbbells at a time. So clean, this is gonna be from right under our hips. So it's not a full power clean. We're not coming from the floor. We're just coming from right about here. And I'm gonna basically swing it up and catch it on my shoulder. So I'm gonna keep the bells close to my body. One of the biggest things with this is people want to turn it into a bicep curl. They just want to like curl it up, but use the power of your hips coming back and it lands on my shoulders just like that. So I'll show you a couple. Just like that. So if you're like, oh man, that dumbbell business is really freaking me out, and you feel comfortable maybe trying a little bit of a single bell action, I would say try for about 6 or 7 reps on each arm, and that's gonna land you at about 30 seconds. So that's awesome. If you're working with a weight plate, you can use that as well. A couple options. All right, let's start off with the rainbow press squat. I'm gonna set this, and we'll go in 10 seconds. Okay. Get some air here. Whew. Get it up on the shoulder. Here we go. And over, and right back down. Okay, awesome. We either have the single dumbbell clean or the double dumbbell clean, or using a plate, whatever's gonna work for you. Get set in a couple seconds here. Here we go. Right to my shoulders. It's kind of like setting up for a kettlebell swing. I'm almost like swinging these through my hips and up. The bells come really close to my body, almost sliding up my body. Okay, so I know that's kind of like a skill move, so if you don't feel like you're awesome with it right now, just keep practicing with that one. Do it in front of a mirror if you can. That's a great teaching tool. Okay, here we go. Once again, if you don't have a weight to work with or you don't feel comfortable, just do squats. There's nothing wrong with trying to do some squats with your arms up. That's a challenge. All right, couple seconds, getting right into the dumbbell clean. Like I just sprinted a mile. Third round. Get that set up. Rainbow squat press. Here we go. Whew. Should be just about time. There it is. Whew. Right when you think you can't do another one. Okay, this is gonna be it. Get set up. Hang with it here. We're gonna get a break. We're almost done. Man. Whew. Ditch them. Holy smokes. Tell you what I need. The fitness you can live with towel. Sweating quite a bit. Okay, we're doing good. Those were tough. Camera guy's asking for water. We'll help him out. Okay. We have 2 more exercises to work with. So find a comfortable spot that you can lay down, and I will show you what these 2 are going to look like before we get into it. And I know you could use that extra couple seconds rest. Ladder press with your dumbbells, or possibly with a plate if you have a weight plate. I'm going to get on the ground with my bells, bring them down just like this, nice and safe. Slide them up, feet Legs can be down flat or like this. It doesn't matter. So ladder, I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. My elbows are completely on the ground. On the fourth one, power up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Power up. Okay? You can hold the dumbbells like this, or if you like to do like this, maybe I'll alternate. Either way, it's going to take you 4 to get down to the bottom, push back up. So if you have a weight plate, you're just holding it over your chest, same thing, 1, 2, 3, 4, up. We are pairing that up with, hopefully you have dumbbells that will work for this. If not, you can easily do it on the ground, but I'm gonna get my hands right up on there, or you can put your hands on the rings, like that's totally fine too, obviously. Planking it, and I'm gonna go groiner, groiner, knee, knee. So the knee comes to my elbow. So right here is a groiner. I'm stepping it up as high as I can, and then I'm stepping it up as high as I can on the other side, dropping that opposite hip down, bring it back to center, so I can go knee to knee on that elbow. And then I'm gonna flip back over and do the ladder press. I'm actually gonna work with 2 sets of dumbbells here just to make it easier on myself for the transition. Oh, so yeah, if you have dumbbells that are circular or whatever, you can easily do this on the ground. You know, step, step, knee, knee. That's awesome too. Nothing wrong with that. Okay, we're gonna get it going in 10 seconds. Hopefully that was clear. Let's just get this done. Yeah, I can't believe how much I'm sweating. Ladder press. 1, 2, 3, 4, up. So remember to take 4 down. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, we got 15 seconds, and we're gonna get set up into that plank position where we do the groiner, groiner, knee to knee, knee to elbow. Step it up, bring that knee in and in. Maintaining good plank position here. Obviously, don't hold your breath. Keep on breathing. Don't feel like you have to fly through these. You don't have to go super fast, nor do you have to do the exact same pace that I'm doing. Okay, that's a full round. We're getting set up for the ladder press again. One, 2, 3, 4, up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tough stuff. That was tough. Feeling it on the shoulders for sure. Okay. We got 3 seconds. Go ahead and get set up. Shoulders are still feeling it pretty good. Okay, we have our final set. I'm gonna hold the bells like this time. rest. Take a knee. How about those two? None of these were easy, were they? Turns out. Okay. Oh man, I can't believe how much I'm sweating. Are you guys sweating equally as much as me? Let's rest. I do have a finisher, of course. I'm gonna put these weights back. We're gonna do a little superset finisher. Okay. We've been working in a 30-second work period with 15 seconds rest. We're going to finish off this workout with a 20-second work period and a 10-second rest for 3 rounds. We got 2 things we're working with. And the option is going to be, if you have a single dumbbell, you're just going to be doing bicep curls the entire time.
Children's signing says great.
Great! Super, isn't it? Great! Okay, or if you have like maybe 2 lighter dumbbells, you're gonna go single, single, double. That's actually what I'm gonna do. Or the other option is this, but we're just gonna be doing curls the entire time. All right? And we are gonna pair that up with a very exciting squat it, walk it all the way down to low plank, where we do 1 plank saw, so it's gonna come forward like that, back, and then we come all the way to this. We don't stand all the way up, we're gonna stay low, all the way out, low, low, forward, hand goes right under my shoulder, and then back up. If you're stressing out about this whole up-down plank thing, you can just go ahead and try to maybe do a walk out, and then walk it right back to here. Awesome. A really awesome capper for this entire workout. Okay, you guys, so we're doing 20 seconds of each of those with 10 seconds rest. We're gonna get going in 10 seconds. We're doing the bicep curls or the single, single, double. That's what I'm doing. 2, 1, go for it. Single, single, double. Single, single, double. All right, rest. We only have a 10-second rest, so it's a quick transition. We're gonna get in a good stance so we can go down and walk it out. Go down, I'm gonna walk it all the way out, go down into a low plank, shift forward, get my hands right under my shoulders so I can walk it right back into this. And we'll right back out into it. Realistically, we're probably only gonna get about 2 of these. Maybe, yeah, so, okay. Back to that bicep curl, second round. This is nothing, right? After working in 30-second intervals, 20 seconds is nothing. Well, it's something, but it's not as bad. All right, that's the end of the second round of the curls. We're getting set right back up for our walkout. Here it is. Okay. Third round. You can do this hammer style too. We can do hammers. So you go hammer it, double hammer, whatever you like. Oh man. Okay, final 20 seconds. Last time with the walkout. Let's get set. space and we'll do some stretching. We'll cool it down a little bit. Dennis, how'd you do? Pretty good? Panting? That was tough. I don't think any of those were easy, that's for sure. What was your favorite? Do you have a favorite? Do you have a favorite?
Curls.
The curls? The bicep curls. I like that ladder press.
I go with the corkscrew curl.
Yeah, those are nice. Okay. We're going to take it down on the ground.
Ladder press is also.
We just did quite a bit of arms there. Those last several were a lot of arms. So why don't we come down and do a little bit of a stretch with our arm down like that. I like to push my knees apart, create some space so I can sink down into that. Try to look up. Let's go ahead and take that same arm, just bring it right out in front of you and sink that down. You can put your forehead right to the ground if you can. Slide it up, and then we'll set up on this arm for the same sequence. Go ahead and bring that gently right out in front of you. Sink it down. So let's go ahead and walk it right back up to the top. While we're here, let's bring that neck, chin to the sky. And then we're going to go side to side. And then we're going to walk it, we'll do a little combo here. We're going to walk it with two hands all the way out. And then we're going to walk it right back up to the top. Chin to the sky. Side to side. We're going to walk it right back out again. So we're going to do a couple of these. Stand down on the ground for about 2 seconds, just enough so I can really get a good stretch. Right back up. Side to side. Let's do one more. All right, let's go ahead and sit cross-legged just like this. Somebody's showing off. We're going to take our left arm up to the sky. Our right hand is going to be down for stabilization. And all we're going to do is reach it over to the side. Take a couple of breaths here. Let's switch sides. Let's bring those hands flat right behind us. See if you can put those flat on the ground. Let's push those shoulders back and down. You can lay your head back, that's fine. Really stretch out the chest and those shoulders. Let's go ahead and bring the legs out. So we're going to go into this position here. Your legs are just push them out as far as you can. Let's take a deep breath up. Bring our biceps close to our ears. Big breath. Let it all out as we come down. And we're going to walk it over to one leg. I'm going to hang out there for a second. We're going to walk it over to the other side. Start that whole process over again, okay? Reach it up, big breath. Let it all out. Go ahead and walk it over. Whatever you can grab here, whether it be your calf, your toe, it doesn't matter. It's a good stretch either way. Walk it over to the other side. We're going to do one more of these. So center it up again, arms up to the sky. Let it all out. Walk it over. Walk it over to the other. Good deal. Good deal. Do any stretches on your own that you feel you might need. But that was fun. Those were all good supersets. So it'll be on the YouTube